Alright, and then for brother Mark Lucktar, as long as I get him out here, I can just tackle him without worry. Although I think this might be as far as he goes. Which means I actually probably need to take out the hunter on the high ground, because the hunter has a pretty decent chance to just mess things up for me. Because I don't think brother Mark fucking Lucktar isn't gonna go anywhere. He's just gonna keep patrolling in a straight line. If I can take out this hunter.
Break down the gates! Tear them apart! Bring the sacred numbers to me!
If I can kill the hunter, I can just tackle Lucktar without worry. Reach Eden. I like how there's no area for me to, like, exit out. I think we just straight up have to kill everybody. Yikes, there are robots here. I thought, hey, you know what? Maybe this area doesn't have any robots at all because they were...
Break through the gates of Eden!
They figured we didn't want to deal with that anymore.
Numbers await us!
Hello, creepy mannequins. As long as you guys don't move, we're totally fine. Hi, Priestess Platonia. She looks tackable.
The gates of Eden. The Nova sect might have beat us here, but they can't get in. We still have a chance, but we have to stick to the shadows.
Oh, don't worry. I fully intend to take advantage of every stealth advantage we have.
Break the gates down and find the sacred numbers.
Reserved El Slagret. That's what that looks like to me. That billboard or that little sign there. Reserved El Slagret. Alright, I think we can take out the robots with these. I just have to get on the high ground and circuit breaker both of them. Okay, robots. I hope you are ready for an attack from the shadows. What the fuck is she doing? Fine, I'll walk up the damn stairs. Jesus. I think I might be far enough away that I can shotgun. I still need to stun both targets, but I think I can blitz them down pretty quickly. I'm gonna take the risk.
I'm the hero, you're the zero.
I know I can just walk over there. And like walk a little bit closer and then fly in the air, but nah. I'm a little on the lazy side for this. Okay. Now I should be able to shotgun these bots. The other two are gonna have to keep using their silent weapons though. Yep. Nobody heard it. Nice. That is okay.
Ask your hurt.
We've got time.
That had to hurt.
Little disappointed. I wanted to crit, but 15% is definitely hard to beat. right, Pharaoh. Get another EMP off, and we'll be golden. Nice. It's okay. I'm not moving any closer.
You don't know who you're messing with.
All right, robots successfully, stealthily taken care of. What can I do for my mutations? I can get extra health on Borman. That's really all I care about right now. I just don't find myself. If I could eat enemies out of combat, that'd be great. Then I would just do that. Then I would use the eat ability or eat enemies ability all the time. But I don't have that choice. I think it has to be in the same battle. So that's good for like long battles, like, oh shit, hey, we're probably gonna go loud and fight literally every single enemy. Good luck to us. But I don't think we're gonna do that. Okay, you know what? I actually think we might be able to tackle Mark right here. Save just in case. Hello, brother. Mark Luctar. You have a pretty normal sounding name, and I didn't equip Hog Rush, so you know what? It's a good damn thing I saved. Walk up to his face like, hey, I'm sorry, I've got my keys at home. I don't usually do this. You're just gonna have to bear with me here a bit. Okay, let's try this again. I just really want to hog rush him. And not be seen by the other guy. I think we did it. Okay. Stealth shoots. Stealth shots. Dux was caught sneaking. By who? I guess it's just because we moved in the range of a knocked out guy. I still think it's weird when someone's clearly just unconscious. But who knows, maybe he's just laying on the ground flabbergasted, just completely shocked.
Chiswipe. It's Pharaoh. Come get some.
I did that. What do you think about that, huh?
Feel that?
Oh, I set him on fire. That's cute. Here, let me, I need a mercy kill you, buddy. Alright, that's one mind-controlling asshole out of the way. Okay, so my decisions are now I either engage with the sect tanked group or fight Plutonia. I might be able to stealth kill the hunter, but honestly I think he's close enough that the tank hears it.
Get your asses over here.
So I think we're just gonna fight Plutonia. We're gonna go loud. I just have to find the perfect place to initiate that fight. Oh, there's a medbot. Oh, there's more than a medbot. Ooh. Yikes. Yeah, I'm definitely not fighting on this side. Alright, let me swap my party members. It's Selma time! I could also try using Magnus and try to mind control a guy, but no, we're gonna stick with what works. Variety's the spice of life, except for when it gets you killed. Where do I want to fight you guys from? I could fight them from really far back. Like, I could equip Stone Skin, piss off the enemies, and then funnel everybody down here. Where we would have a much better... I feel like this building's a little bit better to fight them from. The other one doesn't have very clear line of sight. I guess this building doesn't really either. How do I get up this building anyways? I actually might not be able to fight from this building. Oh shit. So it wasn't even a choice. But it looks like I could access it. Maybe there's a ladder over here at the edge? Yeah, okay, good, God. Whew, high ground is necessary. High ground is what I need right now. Okay. Equip Alpinist on Dux and Selma. Selena Gomez. She survived the apocalypse, of course. Now I ponder where I should fight from. This would probably be a little bit safer, but we don't have the luxury of being like actually close enough to engage the fight, so ooh, I don't know.
Wait here.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna move Dux just one tile away. So that way Selma can go here. Because she's got an attack that requires a little bit more of a range anyways. Or she needs to be closer. Mutations, extra health. Go you! And then, you know what? Because I feel like this might be one of the last battles, we're gonna heal Borman up to full health. I'm gonna heal everybody up to full health. Alright! Let's rumble! How am I gonna start this off? Can I see Plutonia from here? I can. Nice. I might knee shot her so she can't go anywhere. What does he have on right now? Stone Skin for when I walk out there and hope to God I don't die. And then we don't have Twitch Shot, so actually it'd probably be better for me to use Tree Hugger on these targets, and then also hope that the Medbot doesn't run off and fuck things up for me. If I use a grenade, which actually I don't know. Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know if I even have grenades equipped. Let's see. Grenade! Smoke grenade, just in case. We have EMP grenades on everybody else, also just in case. Okay. Let's try this again. We have Alpinists equipped. Everybody's got what they need. The only thing I would like to have is Hog Rush instead of Stone Skin, but I think that with so many enemies nearby, Stone Skin helps us out more. I mean, we can knock out Platonia outright, but then what? Then Borman is just standing out in the open, possibly getting shot at. There are opportunities here that we have not tried out yet, and this will be the moment for us to do so. Okay, so we're still gonna start the fight the same way. We're gonna lock these people up in a position so they can't run closer and better their chances of hitting me. And then we're gonna shoot the priestess because the tank currently has a shotgun, so this is just the better choice. Right? This is 14? Yeah, okay. Do you have to block bullets?
Does that hurt?
I don't even know if I want to knock her out now. Wait, I thought Hog Rush? Oh, I got fucked by information. Okay. So I thought Hog Rush, it looked like Hog Rush was available for us to use, but it wasn't because we just attacked Mark Lepter with it. Yikes.
Complete. Target DNA CFS loaded. Neutralize all mutant intruders.
Go for the spare ribs! Oh yeah, gotcha! Eden belongs to us, not you!
You say that? Ah! Jesus, that moves around.
Let's get to it.
Come on!
Ah! It's a good thing I didn't unequip that.
Confirmative. He's lying down again. Reapplying
Oh, no.
Dead.
That goddamn robot. That goddamn robot! Okay, good news is the Z600 walked right next to the medbot, so actually I can do fun things. I can throw an EMP grenade over there, and then just chill behind the smoke that's behind me. Oh, I have to actually get closer. Fuck! No! Okay, we're fine. Okay, why won't it stun the Z600? Look, as long as it disables the medbot, I guess that's fine. Oh, thank God. All right. The Mimir Z600 wasn't highlighting, so I thought maybe we were screwed. But we're not, we're fine. So priority, the High Priestess, she's kind of annoying. And then we're probably gonna get hurt here, so that's gonna suck. I'm gonna throw a grenade. I need to optimize my damage. Yeah, he took away my full cover. And then he's gonna shoot! No, he just took cover. That's good. Hey, how's it going, dude? Okay. We're gonna twitch shot the tank in the back. I think I missed one shot. Actually, no, he's got 4 health. Nice. If I move up... Wait, I'm hidden from this position? Really? What the fuck? That's weird. Okay, what can I do about this? Currently, we have the sect hunter kind of trying to get behind us, which I don't like. But I'd rather kill this tank, so I'm gonna take my shot. He only has a bit of health, so I'm gonna do this. Don't need to use every single one of my sniper shots. I like how the heal bot still has the icon there. It's trying to heal. Uh-huh. That's okay. You know what? That's fine with me.
One of us is down!
We're just gonna keep shooting these bots. Range. It's big enough that I should be able to compensate for the range, but fine. Ugh.
Got.
I should be able to take it out in like 2 more shots. This guy's cute behind me. Okay. If I do 16 damage, yeah, that should take him out. Farewell, Mimir Z600. I probably should have killed it first, honestly. All right. So now, I'm gonna put everybody on Overwatch. Because this hunter's gotta decide what the hell he wants to do with his life, and it's probably gonna involve running right at me.
Overwatch.
Uh-huh, here he comes. Hey guys, I've climbed up the ladder to shoot you in the back! Oh, my face! Wow. You would just come up here and shoot Selma like that? That's okay. She's got something for you. Elysium LR678 deployed.
Good night, rodheads!
Oh, it just ends? There's 3 other enemies left, you know?
That is that. Arc 1, Nova Sect 0. Their insane plans to destroy our home vanish into the wind. We're safe. Our people live another day. The smoke clears, ears still ringing. On the edge of my blurred vision, something comes out of the arc. Light dancing across my arm, up my face. I look up. I'm being scanned by some giant eyeball. Then Dux and Pharaoh get scanned. Then Magnus and Selma. The light cuts out and the eyeball darts back inside the wall. We hear pistons churning, gears turning, a machine humming back to life.
Hey, they're letting us back in!
Gates of Eden open.
That's nice.
Maybe Eden sees we're mutants and welcomes us home. We stand there in silence. The 5 of us are all mutants, found and raised by the Elder. This feels like an answer to the question that's plagued our lives. Who are we? And do we go in and find out? When Dux and me first started out, everything was cut and dried. The Elder knew best. There were no answers in the zone. Mutants didn't know who they were, where they came from, and that was fine. No one cared. But now, after the enemies we fought, after the friends we found, after all we've seen, the 5 of us stand here at the gates of Eden. Do we go in? Do we want to know who we are?
I mean, yes, probably.
We won. Now we can finally open the gate and see Eden.
Hey, I actually get the choice? Awesome! But, there's still 3 enemies in the area. I guess I don't really need to fight them. We've opened up Eden. I know I can kill a tank and 2 of his lackeys with ease. I wonder what happens if I were to go back to the Ark about now. Would we get scolded by the Elder for opening up the gates of Eden? Guess we'll find out. I'm gonna save. I hope this doesn't count as like running away and making a choice not to find out the answers. Cause that's not what I'm doing. I just want to see what the Elder has to say about all this.
I trained you. I fed you. I made you useful to the Ark. And now you gallivant around the zone and go against my wishes. I fear for your minds. Whatever you're chasing out there, I pray you don't find it.
That's a damn shame because we already have.
Thanks you for your service. Be well.
Well, after all that he just said, I'm so glad he was so cordial about the last things he could say to us. Obviously, that's just him saying goodbye. I don't think it keeps track of what we have done. Although I am sad that he doesn't go, "So, you found the gate. Are you going to go in? Or are you going to listen to your elder and stay with the Ark?" Well, we're going in. He has no chance in hell on actually deciding for us here. Hey, yeah, looking for about the hunter on the high ground. Never killed him. Of course, there's the tank and the other hunter. Actually, I think it's just a butcher behind him. Wow, yeah, we definitely could have handled that group. But we've killed their leader, so I'm heading in. What answers lie inside of Eden? And will we have to fight?
I can't remember my past, but I recognize this place. I've been here before. Have you?
Yeah, it's probably the birthplace of all mutants.
That's the same star we saw on those flying machines. The machines did come from here. Hammond was right.
Yeah, but this place looks like it's seen better days, so the machines might just be running the place automatically. Yee. Where are the people? Military recall. Command is in a state of total panic following the loss of Orbital Z1. An order has been issued to return all militarized bots and equipment directly to Unit Theta. My suspicions are confirmed without a shadow of a doubt. We are at war. I can only hope that this is quick, regardless who wins. Oh shit, something's going on. The ancients are once again battling it out. Or I wonder if that's just referring to the war that killed everything. You know, the war that led to this whole mess in the first place. Cause, I mean, there's a chance. Mutant project. Well, that just makes it blatant, doesn't it?
I knew this med pack was gonna be here. How do I know this?
That's a good question, and also why do we even need a med pack? Project canceled. Evacuation orders have been given and a destruction order has been issued for all research, including the healthy biological subjects. This has upset a number of us, not just for ethical reasons, but for the sheer loss of what we've accomplished. The news has hit Ingmar particularly badly. He has locked himself in the birthing chamber with the subjects and refuses to open the door. Ah, Elder. I know your heart's in the right place, and obviously we have to thank him for giving us another chance and saving us, and bringing us to the Ark. But I wonder what would have happened had he just told us the truth. That, hey, you know, you're the mutants, well, you're mutated from humans, and I was one of the ones responsible for that. Why'd we do it? Just because we could. Maybe save the world. But I don't know what their answers are going to be.
More guarding machines, all unbroken, but quiet. Are they asleep?
These things are huge, man. Holy shit. I hope we don't have to end up fighting any of these guys, but you know, we'll use that new medkit just to keep us safe a little bit. We don't know what lies in store for us. Maybe there'll be other mutants here. Maybe there'll be an ancient. Maybe there'll be a talking computer.
I don't know why the Elder kept us away from this place, but I think we're about to find out.
Warning, quarantine zone, authorized personnel only. Are there ancients with the plague? Whoa. Hold on, I'll investigate that in a second. What's going on with this? Peace talks fail. It is a tense and dreadful time. We've heard whispers that the peace talks have broken down irreparably. And to confirm this somewhat, Command has just ordered us to consider Elysium as hostile, and to forcibly remove, if necessary, any Elysium diplomats and scientists from the facility. And this is a sad day for us all. Jesus, what the hell is going on?
I don't believe it. I can't believe it.
Which part of this can't you believe? The fact that you were grown in a tube? Mutated in a tube? This is where you come from?
Unreal. The tree and grass, just like outside.
Really? That's the part you don't believe? They can't grow trees and grass indoors. Have we not seen like decayed grass or like decayed greenhouses or anything? There's a chance. But I'll give him that he doesn't remember this place, so there's a lot to be shocked about.
This place is messing with my head. This can't be a picture of me, right?
I mean, there's a picture of ducks, too. I wish I could get a closer look at them. Wow! All the mutants grew up together! That's kind of amusing. Just imagine a bunch of kids. You got a kid pig, kid duck, kid fox. And then there's Magnus and Selma, who, they're mutants, just not as much. And that had to be freaky for them. Whoa. Who's this?
All this time we're talking about skeletons that don't look like us. This one kinda does. There might have been mutants in Eden.
The mutants were made in Eden. How have we not figured this out yet? Bone density report 12 weeks? 12W? Regression of in-skeletal mass against in-soft tissue mass. Equals total body mass, skeletal mass, in passerine, birds, rodents, and bats. I'm not reading all of that. Raw data is in the electronic supplementary material. To the mass of the mammal skeleton, 15% was added to account for the fact that mammal bones are not pneumaticized but contain marrow. Regression slopes do not differ significantly. Comparison of skeletal mass using analysis of covariance demonstrate that the mass of bird skeletons is indistinguishable from that of rodents. That was a lot of words. I guess it's talking about the fact that they had to adjust certain things with the mutants' bone mass to compensate for certain mutations, depending on things. Hey, look at that. That's definitely ducks and Borman. The data yielded a maximum likelihood of 0.20 PNG for two haplotypes, combining A and C on one hand and Y1 and Y2 on the other, and of 0 when all four haplotypes were examined. The 95% confidence interval for PNG was 0,0.83 for two haplotypes, and 0,028 for four haplotypes. I don't know what a haplotype is. This could be basic biology, I don't know. The 2 haplotype confidence interval is considerably larger because haplotypes A and C were combined, which masks the fact that in southern T1 domestic pigs, haplotype A is more frequent than haplotype C. Whereas in northern T1 wild boars, haplotype C is almost 5 times more frequent than A. Alright. They're doing some pretty serious research on what made you you, Borman. What were we gonna find at the end of all of this? The birthing chambers? Dr. Ingmar's dead body? Is Dr. Ingmar not the Elder? I feel like he has to be. I mean, he ran off with the subjects. Okay, surprisingly, there's no investigation spot in this room. It feels like everything's leading up to this area.
Screen with the lights. If we want answers, that's a good place to start.
What are we going to find about all of us?
We huddle around the screen. The words Mutant Project blink on and off in big red letters. The screen turns black, then explodes with a flurry of flashing images, faster than we can take in. I catch glimpses of mutants in test tubes, animals in cages, strands of code, something called DNA. The screen freezes on one final image. An employee profile. A scientist of the Mutant Project. It says his name is Ingmar Edison. His face. When we see his face, those eyes staring back at us, we couldn't believe it. It was him.
The Elder! Ah!
The profile says his status was revoked after stealing mutant experiments from the lab. Memories come flooding back. We were the experiments. They raised us in tubes and played games with our DNA. Made us freaks. The Elder was part of this. Happy endings died with the ancients. Why didn't he tell us? Who is he? The room spins. The truth comes flooding back into my brain. Everything I know is a lie. I lose my balance. As the room turns black, a voice crackles onto the radio. Ghost-like, ethereal, like the ancients calling down from space.
Come on, Center, Sweden. Come on, Center, Sweden. I repeat, come on, Center, Sweden. Come on, Center, Sweden. Come on, Center, Sweden.
Yeah, Command Center Sweden. Are we gonna respond? Are we gonna be like, hey, what's going on? Oh, that's it. That's the end. Oh. Alright. That's I guess, a teaser for what might lay beyond if they make a sequel or DLC for this. I was hoping to get a little bit more like a direct thing of like, oh shit, hey, the humans are coming down from space with their advanced spaceships and all their crazy stuff. Instead, that's kind of like just that's in the background. It's like subtle stuff, or not so subtle. I mean, they make loud ass noises and huge ass shadows as they fly over you. But yeah, the plot twist being like the last thing being like, oh my god, the Elder is Ingmar Edison. I figured that out like a long while ago. Almost immediately when we were talking about like the subjects, could that be the mutants? And then we heard that, and then he was like, oh, they were gonna kill them, so I ran away with them. Yeah, no, that makes it pretty clear. So, alright, I guess that's Mutant Year Zero Road to Eden, which is a very long name. But that's what they had there, alright. Oh, if you scroll, it stops the passage of the credits and forces you to continue scrolling. What if I don't want that? What if I wanted to continue scrolling? Oh, God. All right, I'll keep on scrolling through this. But yeah, there you go. That's Mutant Year Zero. That was a solid tactical game. I enjoyed it quite a bit, honestly. There were a few frustrating parts, but most of that comes from my own personal bias from playing. Like the last tactical game that I played was XCOM. I'm gonna head back to the main menu. As much as I want to listen to the credits music, I messed that up, and so it's not gonna slowly pan by. I could just do this. There. Okay. But, so, you know, the last tactical game I played, last turn-based, overhead tactical game I played was XCOM 2. With its chosen expansion. And so there were things in this that I was like, ooh, I'd love to see this in XCOM, and there were things that were in here where I was like, man, I would have liked if this from XCOM could have been in here. And that's not that fair, obviously, because Mutant Year Zero Road to Eden is its own game, but I have to judge it on what I've played and how my own general personal preferences. And for that, I think that, you know, as I just said, there were things from this that I liked that I would love to see in something like XCOM or other tactical games. I enjoyed a little bit of the simplicity and its attempt to make us mix things up a little bit with only having a limited set of abilities. But I think that I missed having more units to control when things got just really intense. Fighting like 6 enemies with 3 people was kind of just a nuisance. You know, it wasn't the most terrible thing. We beat the game on hard, and maybe even probably could have done it on very hard, although not being able to recover health, oof. No, maybe very hard would have been a little bit more on the possible side. But yeah, no, there were things I would have liked to have had from XCOM. Maybe even just, I would have liked to have had, biggest thing, I would have liked to have had more abilities at once, or be able to swap abilities in the middle of combat, because, yeah, sometimes, you know, you walk into a fight and you haven't checked every single ability and every single item on every single character, and so that just made me reload a lot. Obviously, you know, that's on me a little bit, but it would have been nice if there had been options. It would have been nice if either the menu was a little bit more intuitive and had a lot more information all at once. Say, for example, instead of making it so you had to click on every character and then swap things between all of them, you had a menu that showed every character, all their items, and you could swap their items from there. You could look at your squad items and the abilities all at once. They did already have that there, but you didn't really have the option, from what I saw, to just click and just drag a mouse over a little bit and then boom, your items are different or something. Or, you know, hey, you started a fight and your fucking team hasn't suddenly lost all the items. I want to be able to swap. Even if it takes like an action point to swap the ability out, that would have been nice. I think that would have been a nice trade-off. So that way, you don't still get the option to be overpowered by having literally every ability possible at once, but you don't get that screwed by, oh, I got 95% of my abilities equipped, and one guy didn't. Like, if I'd been playing on Iron Man, or like the equivalent of Iron Man mode where you can't reload saves, we definitely would have just had to restart over and over and over again, because some of those fights are a little bit on the tougher side, and you have to play perfectly on those kinds of fights, and it's hard to do when you don't know the exact rules. That's another thing that I would have liked to have had with this. There were a lot of things that, like, they gave you some of the basic information, like, hey, if you move your unit here, he won't be hidden. But then it kind of stopped about there. It didn't let you know, hey, if you use this ability, other enemies are going to hear it, because this is the sound radius that it's generating, and they're right at the edge of it. Or, hey, he can see that specific spot. And I would have liked to have had that information. I would have liked to have had the game tell me, hey, are you sure you want to do this? You're gonna get caught. Because there were times where I did things where I just thought that it wouldn't get me caught, and it did. And it's like, no, I wouldn't have done it if I had known it was going to result in that. It's one thing to take a shot that you know is at 75% and it misses, you're like, shit, okay, that's on me. But when the enemy is just like one tile too close, that's information that I feel like could have been given to me. And among a lot of the things, another big one, I wish there were more ways to recover health without having to spend so much scrap. I mean, by the end, we ended up actually having an excess of medkits that I didn't know were going to be an excess. But I definitely would have liked if I could have gone back to the Ark, spent like 30 to 50 scrap, and then just healed like the entire party. And that would have been nice to have, just to kind of be like, okay, hey, here's something where it will heal the entire party, so you're kind of encouraged maybe to swap things up a little bit. You want to have everybody maybe take a little bit of damage here and there, so you get the most bang for your buck when you spend all this money. Instead of just going, I'll buy a medkit for 44, and then by the end of the game, you don't have enough scrap because there's not an infinite supply of scrap. So, I don't know, just a few like tweaks here and there would have been really, really nice, but I did enjoy this. It was nice to have a tactical game where we were able to kind of adventure around, have a good time, and just, you know, experience the world a little bit. It was a little bit of a campy world. It embraced that, and I like that. I definitely would want to play another Mutant Year Zero game, whatever subtitle they would go for, if they continue, which I hope they do. This was pretty darn good, and hopefully in a future game we can get some adjustments, because when you have a game with so much of an emphasis on like experimentation, but experimenting's a pain in the ass, and there are things that can legitimately screw you over in the end game because you can legitimately like spend all the money that's in the game that you can get. There needs to be things that kind of compensate for that, and that is stuff like letting you be able to say heal in certain ways. I mean, if I'd been playing on very hard, we would die. You don't get health after combat on very hard. And so I would have had to just constantly get med kits, and there's just a point where you're out of money. And then what do? You're just kind of screwed. Now, thankfully, this game is pretty forgiving, to be honest. I'm not trying to rag on it that hard. If you know what you're doing, you can probably go through this entire game without taking any damage at all. Without taking a single hit of damage. If you know, hey, max out all your stealth weapons, throw all your damage mods on them, make Pharaoh and Ducks just do awesome crits constantly on people, then you can kill like half of the enemies in this game without like pissing off the rest of the enemies in the area. Maybe even like 70% of the enemies. This game is very forgiving in that aspect, so that's kind of fine. But yeah, no, I wish things were a little bit more intuitive in some areas. Like, hey, an enemy's patrolling around and you can, there's a tree just inside of his radius. I would love to be able to like get in that radius, get myself into cover behind the tree, rather than having to sit there and wait and wait and wait, because there's nothing intuitive about waiting. Obviously there's not much intuitive about enemies having just a literal field of vision, but I would have preferred that sometimes, rather than just going, okay, well, I guess I gotta wait 30 to 60 seconds for him to do his patrol pattern, or risk going that. I think there could have been a bit of more of a balance there, but this is fine. I want to play another Mutant Year Zero, or Mutant Year 1 or 2, or whatever they're gonna call their sequel. And if they end up releasing any DLCs or something, I would play that. And if somehow there ends up being mods for this, hey, I'd be down to play that too. But for now, I enjoyed this. With a bunch of tweaks, a sequel could do amazing, I think. So here's hoping we actually get that sequel, because I definitely want to play more of Mutant Year Zero and experience this general world. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys later.